So let's get to the hardwood, Shae. The Nets on the road in Cleveland, and they knew there was no replacing KD. James Harden, though, had 22 points, and Kyrie Irving did his part with a team leading 27. But their 114-107 loss to the Cavs proves they still need to figure out how to adjust now that their big three is now down to 2.
And when they go home, it's going to be down to 1. Winner going streaking with that win last night. The Cavs have now won 5 straight games. Believe it or not, that's their second longest winning streak since, you guessed it, LeBron left during the 2018 season. Their only longer streak was a 6-gamer in mid-December of this season.
Winner, crazy weather. It's a Cavaliers. Just watch this play. It's so beautiful. Kevin Love launches it to Darius Garland in the open floor, and he gives it up pretty deftly behind his back to Isaac Okoro, who punctuates that thing with the one-hand jelly. Let everybody know. Hey, Pops, I'm grown.
Oh. Do you like that?
That works.
All right, thank you. Loser, 2/3 is not a hole. There's just no getting around it, and we've all known it. Brooklyn needs Kevin Durant. With the loss, the Nets dropped to 3-4 without KD compared to 24-12 when Durant is actually with the team. A noticeable difference. After the loss, Kyrie was asked if KD's absence made him perhaps rethink his vaccination status, and here's what he had to say.
Kev's going to heal. Kev's going to be okay, and we're going to have to deal with that as his teammates. But in terms of where I am with my life outside of this, I stay rooted in my decision, and that's just what it is.
Do you think there's anything that would sway your decision?
What do you mean?
To get this shot?
Why you keep asking me that?
Because that's what everybody wants to know.
Who's everybody?
There are millions of basketball fans out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
people who want to know if you're going to take the
I'll
shot
ask
to be
you.
able to play at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basketball fans.
But there are
Like,
millions of
they're
people, forget basketball fans. There are millions
Yeah,
of people.
but this is like, that's what I'm saying. You're bringing like my vaccination status into a basketball game. And it's like, I live my life majority of the time when I'm away from this. It's just like, sometimes it feels a little disrespectful. Like, I'm not just a basketball player, bro. I'm not. Millions of fans. I appreciate all of it, but it's not just about the game.
All right, just so you know, Kyrie, there's probably going to be more questions like that coming up. Let's go to Around the Association. Jazz and Lakers is where we start. A lot has been made of Russell Westbrook's shooting woes.
Has it?
But
Yeah,
last
it definitely
night,
has.
who needs shooting? Westbrook with the slam over Rudy Gobert right there. And Westbrook would get teed up for yelling at Gobert, but you can blame him for being excited. He was fired up after the massive throwdown. 15 points for Westbrook, 25 for LeBron, and the Lakers beat the Jazz 105-95 to end that 3-game losing skid. 76ers at Wizards, and Jay, here Kyle Kuzma is looking for what?
Some respect, but right here, redemption.
All right, we're actually going to start with a flashback here. So that's 2017, 76ers and Lakers. That's Kuzma taking it straight to Embiid. Gets the foul on a no-go on the dunk. Back to present day, though.
Watch out below.
Kuzma getting his redemption. Just puts him on a
What's he do?
poster. He had 15 points and 16 boards, did Kuzma. When not being dunked on, Embiid scored 32. Not enough. Wizards get the dub, 117-98. Hornets and Knicks, and Miles Bridges. He does some athletic stuff every single game, but this ridiculous one.
Shout out to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He goes under the bridge, drives baseline, hangs in the air. That's pretty impressive. Switches hands, spins reverse lane, drops 38. And how about 12 boards for Bridges in the 97-87 win for the Hornets on the road at the Garden.
All right, Bucks and Hawks. This isn't just like your regular old poster, but this one here we call what?
This is a Greek poster, going bilingual on him. The Greek freak showing why he's so freaky.
Giannis Antetokounmpo just threw it down over John Collins, and Giannis at 27, 6-6. Trae Young's 30-11 led the Hawks to the 121-114 dub. Raptors and Heat is where we go next, and the Miami Heat are...
Everybody should be scared, big scary, because the Heat are finally healthy. Bam Bam Adebayo scored 14 in his first game, coming off that 6-week absence. Remember, he had that thumb surgery. Jimmy Butler goes 19, 10, and 10 for a triple-double at the Heat, tying LeBron for the most in franchise history with 9. And most importantly, Heat get the dub, 104-99, and they're now second in the East, trending up.
Okay, Thunder and Mavericks. And Luka Doncic just feels like, what, Jordan?
What he has been for a while. He's in a league of his own. 41 career triple dubs after he goes 20-12-11 against OKC on Tuesday. The other 349 players who have ever played for the Mavs have a combined 40 of them. Mavs win 104-102. That's a dangerous Mavs squad, Shaq.
It really is. All right, Suns and Spurs here next. And Devin Booker at a season-high 48 points. The Suns dominated, and so what are we doing?
You can go ahead and book it anytime he steps on the floor in the gym range. Bouncy, even good in the open floor, 3-level score. He gets buckets.
That's right. The Suns defeated the Spurs 121-107. That is now their 4th straight victory. All right. Now we go to Memphis.
Where's Ja? Where is Ja? Shae, you found out very quickly where Ja was. I mean, 360 degrees, 360 of them. 360 degrees of Ja. I can't stop watching this play. He does the incredible, the unthinkable, the unimaginable, and he makes it look so effortless.
Right? And like a 360 spin into a layup. A layup's supposed to be the easiest basket that he just made the hardest basket. But this was actually the story of the night here. Superhuman strength, because Adams just picks up and carries Bulls center Tony Bradley to avoid a scuffle between him and Ja Morant. Bradley is 6'10", 248 pounds. I think we can tell who the strongest player in the league.
Please make Steven Adams, when he retires, a WWE guy. I mean, he's charismatic, personality. He has the accent because he's from New England.
Yeah.
He's an attractive dude, and he's huge. He's massive. He should be wrestling. But the bigger story here, Shae, has to be about the Grizzlies. I mean, this team is in the top of the power rankings in all of the NBA. That's how dangerous this group is when you watch them play, and I start with defense. Defensively is where they've grown the most. This is one of the worst teams defensively in the NBA, the first 19, 20 games of the season. They have made a remarkable turnaround where you could argue they're the best defense in the NBA. They've got the star power with Ja Morant, but they have youth, so they don't know what they don't know. They're brash in their approach. They've got length. They've got athleticism. Desmond Bane is probably the most improved player in the NBA. To go along with that, they have perimeter shooting. Tyus Jones backs up Ja Morant at the point guard position. I mean, these guys can overwhelm you through an entire game because of the talent laden in this group. The Grizzlies are for real, and people need to start to take notice.
The Grizzlies played my Bulls yesterday, as you could tell from that highlight. So I was paying very extra close attention to this. And you mentioned Desmond Bane. And I'm like, wait, this is the leading scorer through the first half of this game? Like, he is putting up numbers that you're not accustomed to. We all have eyes on Ja Morant, so you forget about his supporting cast. And it's remarkable. Also, this Grizzlies team, in case you don't know, has been the best team since the month of December. They are basically doing it all on both ends of the floor.
Both ends of the floor.
And that is what's most important here. And with youth, right? Like, they've got youth on their side. If they can just stay healthy, man, this Grizzlies team is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, the front office has been hitting time and time again. Zaire Williams was a guy people were like, is he a leaguer? He's proven that he belongs along with a slew of others. So as much credit as you give to the players, also give it to this front office there in Memphis. Let's keep it moving here. And tomorrow we've got a pretty impressive doubleheader for you. LaMelo and the Hornets square off against the C's to start us off at 7:30 Eastern. Then the Clippers begin an 8-game road trip against Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. Our NBA doubleheader is available on ESPN and the app.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.